Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for some gaming news, and it's gonna be the only video today on this because there's hardly any PlayStation news because there's only been a lot of talk about Concord and of course the PlayStation 5 Pro. So let's get right to it, to some Xbox news and other little gaming news that I can address to you guys. So as you all know, that that the 360 digital marketplace is closing very soon. Now, please, guys, I'm telling you this right now. Please load up your games onto your Series X and S and of course your Xbox One if you're planning to buy any of the digital games that are being sold right now for the 360, because that storefront is going to close next week. So if you haven't bought any of those new games, I suggest you buy them now, because me, on the other hand, I have bought a couple of 360 games that are technically my favorite ones, and hopefully that they run well. I'm pretty sure they will on the Series X, and also I'll have them with me throughout time. So I have recently bought Black Ops 1 because I do have Black Ops 2 on my Series X, and I did bought two of the Star Wars games that are one of my favorite ones from the beginning of the 360 era. Was of course the Star Wars Unleashed series. Now I do have the disc versions, but it would be nice to have it digitally as well. So I'll probably give away those hard copies, or just keep them just in case if there's an outage. No, I think I'll keep them. I'll keep them, so that way I'll have the games on me no matter what. So again, guys, go through the backwards compatibility catalog on Xbox.com. See the games that you're gonna be wanting to purchase and get right to it. And so, other than that, guys, um, like I said, that storefront's gonna be closed very soon. So now, let's talk about what's going on with Game Pass. Now, you know that Modern Warfare 3 is out on Game Pass right now, since I think since Tuesday, Wednesday, around there, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are playing it. If you are, tell me what you think about the campaign. Do you like the multiplayer? Are you having fun? And etc. etc. So this is good. This is a good way to start off with a Call of Duty game like Modern Warfare 3. It's not a good it's not a great campaign. It's a fun campaign, even though there's going to be similar things that are going to be moved towards Black Ops 6. It's going to be a fun game overall, because, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. And, of course, if you're playing the multiplayer, let me know what you think of the maps. I know that they recycle the maps, but it's all good and fun. Everyone's having fun. If you're thinking of playing Call of Duty, play Modern Warfare 3, play Warzone, play the zombies, play with your friends, and just do it. And now, this next sparking rumor that people are talking about is none other than Crash Bandicoot coming to Game Pass as well. Late in a couple of weeks, in August 8th, that is the release date claimed to be that it's going to happen during the first weeks of July. I mean, July, August. So we might be getting the insane trilogy of Crash Bandicoot, and I, for one, would be intrigued if this really happened on that day, and I'll be able to play this classic remake of Crash Bandicoot, because not a lot of people have bought these games, not a lot of people had played these games at all. So this will be a good time to actually try Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and hopefully this rumor is true. And I know we all hear it. We all hear it. That not only that Call of Duty is on Game Pass, Crash Bandicoot will be coming to Game Pass, And of course, the Sony community is not happy about this move that Xbox is doing. But hey, Xbox owns Call of Duty. Xbox owns Crash Bandicoot. They own Activision Blizzard King, so they have to answer these uh, these calls that that the that the Sony PlayStation said to Xbox that, oh, you spend money, but you're not putting this on. The reason why it took so long is because they were waiting for the final filing of the contract. Plus, the FTC was on their butts all the time, even now, because of the changes of Game Pass. Speaking of which, speaking of Game Pass, this is probably the no, this is not the last topic of this video. So, Game Pass is going to, of course, increase the prices. Like I talked about last week, and of course they're putting in a new tier called the standard tier because they're removing the console tier, which they just could have just no I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird that they're doing this, and I don't know how I feel about that having a new tier because most people, I say like a majority of handful of people like myself, the tier that we're probably thinking about that could be useful for those who are trying to save money a lot more is the family plan. And even though it was being tested, like I think it was a year ago that was being tested for the family plan for a Game Pass Ultimate, it was a good idea because it'll save money. It'll allow newcomers to still be in the ecosystem of Xbox Game Pass and Xbox in general. And other than that, we haven't heard anything about the family plan ever since they stopped doing test runs. Because I, for one, would like to do the Xbox Game Pass family plan with my brother-in-law, with a good friend of ours, of course myself included, and probably a couple other people that would really would be happy to actually do this tier, and me too. We can all save a little money, a lot more money, so that way no one's spending, 20 $17, a month for Xbox Game Pass. So plus there's even talks of a tier for just cloud gaming, like how it is for PC Game Pass. So, because the Fire Stick is out, doing deals with Xbox Game Pass, and now they have a way to put that together. And then of course the Samsung TVs having the Xbox Game Pass app as well. It's for cloud gaming. Everyone's using their phones for cloud gaming, or their PCs, or their handheld PCs. And a tier for cloud gaming isn't a bad idea, but not also a good idea, because how Xbox market their stuff in a weird way, and it takes it wrong for us console gamers. And again, I use Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, to play games off of my PC, off of the cloud, or on the Samsung TV in my living room, or and plus it's not a bad idea, and it's not a good idea because weird things are happening within Xbox, and I hope they're still thinking about everything else, with games and the consoles, because we're still gonna get a next generation console, which is the supposed Xbox handheld, which is great to hear. So I'm also gonna add this other topic within this gaming news, is there's not a lot of PlayStation news happening. So of course, you all heard that SMK versus Capcom has been announced, that it's been out last week, right? So it's out last week. We saw the trailer, and including myself, I saw the trailer when I got home from work last week, and it shadow dropped during Evo, and it's out now, and I personally bought it myself, like, last weekend, and played SMK versus Capcom. Not on my Xbox because yet again this game has skipped Xbox. So I play it off of my PlayStation 5, and the game is great. It's exactly how I remember back in the arcade days, and it's a lot of fun. And it's just so frustrating that Xbox and Capcom cannot make an agreement to start updating that MT engine because another fighting game not coming to Xbox. It's just disappointing because there is a lot of players out there that do play fighting games on Xbox, PlayStation, and the Switch, and of course on PC. So it sucks that another numerous of people that play fighting games on their Xbox are not getting this game. They will have to get it on their PC or their Switch or on their PlayStation 5. So but it sucks. It just sucks that I have to play this game on another console. But well, beggars can't be choosers. So we just got to do what we got to do as gamers. And if we want to play this game, we got to play it on another hardware. So, well, that being said, guys, that is the end of gaming news for Xbox and other tidbits here and there. And again, no news for PlayStation because again, there's been a lot of talks about the PlayStation 5 Pro, which I don't know why is even being mentioned. And oh, one more part of gaming news for the Xbox. Stalker 2, for those who are waiting for Stalker 2, including myself, that game is being delayed till November. Wow, a lot of games in November. I wonder how that's gonna how's that gonna work, because a lot of people are gonna be playing the Black Ops, Dragon Ball Z, Sparking Zero, Indiana Jones, Avowed, and other games. So again, guys, Stalker 2 is being delayed for November, and they're trying to fix out the bugs and everything. So I hope this game will do well, because I would like to play Stalker 2 off of Gamepass, of course. Gotta save that money and see how that is. So again, not a lot of talks of PlayStation. They're just talking about Concord. They're just talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro, which we all know that the Pro is not gonna happen. And of course, Concord is, like I said on my last video, it's gonna flop. And a lot of people are seeing it. Even the PlayStation community is seeing it. So there's no more talks for that. And also, speaking of which, there will be a video tomorrow of an unboxing of more Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I think this is going to be a fun one. So stay tuned for that. So with that being said, guys, so have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon wherever the world. Stay safe out there. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. It's been one heck of a hot summer season. So let's just try to stay cool and hydrated, because we don't want to get heat stroke. Okay, guys. So see you next time, guys. Tomorrow on another video. I'll probably will post a short that the package came, and I will start filming right after that. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys. So peace and take care. Game on, folks.